exactly what I want. Okay, perfect. We have a double watermelon. There you go. Right, that should work. Okay. It's taking a little bit of time just to get everything set up today. Hey Mocha, how are you? It's good to catch you. Eating watermelon. I am indeed. Feeling a little bit inspired for today, but also just so refreshing. Okay. I'm doing well. It's again pretty warm but reasonable here. How about for you? Are you enjoying some summer weather? Alright, we have someone telling us to follow. Not a great way to say hi. Oh, it's probably colder in San Francisco than it is where I'm at. I'm nearby. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's nice that it doesn't get too hot. So, let me put this watermelon aside. It's me, delicious. As I get all of this set up. Today I had this idea. Alright. Hi, and Theodore. It's good to see you again. I had this idea of just trying another chill stream. I really enjoyed it last time. Not very prepared or high stakes. I'm gonna be trying to maybe attempt some bookmarks, but with maybe a summer theme. Really gonna be winging it now. The idea is to show that you can really even use scrap paper, maybe a painting that you don't quite like, to create something else, and that's okay. I can show you from the work that I've been doing this past weeks. Let's see if you can see it. I did not, it's not that I didn't like, but I didn't see a purpose for these paintings from last time, and so I just sliced them up and made some bookmarks that I may still edit. I really liked this one. Let's see, hopefully you can see there. And so you get to have a pretty nice bookmark with not a lot of work or thinking. And then some of this from something that again didn't quite work out for me. So I'm hoping to do the same and just yeah, go with the flow of just freely paint and see where that takes us. And the watermelons for inspiration, but I'm gonna be maybe attempting a little bit of that. Let's see, seeing some references here. Just wanting to yeah, to show a little bit of that. Okay, let's see. Just playing some music, hopefully it's not too loud. So I have all my Let's Make Art just liquid watercolors like I used last time. The reason to use this is because they are a lot more vibrant. I don't think you can see the names, it's not really focusing well there. But I think by using this we're gonna get a lot more of that yeah, kind of summery vibe. So I'll take some, see what I need exactly. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna be using red for sure. Maybe the rose red is actually better. I'm gonna be trying thinking about some summer fruit. I'm gonna be using lemon yellow. We have some fuchsia. Oh. And maybe some green. I think this leafy green is gonna be perfect for the watermelon as well. I have some black that I'm not sure I'm gonna use, but just in case. Let's see what we get to with that. Yeah, we'll start there, since I don't even know what fruits I'm gonna be doing. Alright. And should we sketch a little bit? Yeah. Just a little bit. Okay. So everybody get your watermelons. Give them a bite, just like Interderp was saying. And see if you can feel inspired. Let's see if I can maybe zoom this out a little. Feels like it's too close. I think that's better. Just go for that. I'm gonna go all over the page and just try to get a random, or as random as possible, kind of pattern. I'm also not trying to go too small, just to make my life easier, really. Slice here. Big cutout. And the goal, like in previous ones, it's not at all to be realistic, although we want to get a little bit of that maybe juiciness, right? And so there's a difference between wanting to stay completely realistic and maybe just, getting some feeling or something across, right? And so in this case, for that kind of summer theme or summer vibe, just getting that juiciness or coolness of that fruit. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we'll add some seeds here and there. Look at the end. Just cut. Let's remember that green area. Okay. Let's see if there's something. We're not gonna get much, but cut. So we have different perspectives, maybe one half cut or slightly sliced one. Maybe we'll leave it at that. So you'll see as I go along that this is gonna make more sense when we add more fruits. Hopefully it's gonna make sense. I should have said. This is all in my head. And once again, I forgot to clean my paint palette, so let's do that. Whoa. I'm gonna wet this too, because I always forget. Shown the before and after, but maybe get an idea on how messy and dirty it starts. We painted with some beautiful violets last week, but I don't see a use for them today, so however I'm gonna leave my green and reds because I think that's gonna be nice to have. Okay. Alright, not perfect. Right, so I'll start right away. I'll do a little bit of the sweat. I'll go with the red first and then the rim area. Let's see if the rose red works out for this. Oh, I think it does. Cool. Just notice it's upside down. Sorry about that. There you go. I mean, you could still see it, but it's gonna be easier. It'll make more sense. Alright, so I'm just trying to just keep it a little bit lighter in this end, just because that's how naturally the watermelon looks like. It's not very exaggerated, but you can even see it here. It gets a little blurry on that end, right? So just try that. So let's go over the others. Let me try one without the water, see if that feels different. So this one I'm adding it on dry. And now I'm gonna add the water just to spread it. What do you think? I think I prefer slightly this one. I'll try that again for the third piece. And this one, I'm not sure. I think maybe I added too much water this time. Okay, we're learning, right? And let's observe how could this one look like. It's sitting up. Just maybe a little bit lighter right here, but not so much. So that side looks lighter than I'm guessing. It's also gonna have that gradient, but just on a lighter value. Just lifting a little bit to still get that gradient. Not a lot. Okay. This one's kind of dry, not completely. Okay. Put this aside. We're gonna go for that. The rim. So now I'm wondering what color is really this meaty part that we don't eat. Looks a little bit white, green, but more green. Maybe we're gonna have to just apply a similar idea. Okay, so there is some watermelon that's kind of green with white stripes, and another one that's more whiter or lighter green with darker stripes. Let's add a little bit more pigment. I love that the person that said, "Could you follow me?" just said that left. Didn't even attempt to have a conversation or follow. Okay. This one's nice. Okay, so we have a little bit of the darkest area, so I'm gonna go over some of this too. From that perspective, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't even see this side, but again, I think it's gonna look better not trying to make it realistic. It's already looking juicy, delicious. And for this last one, I think similarly. So I'm gonna go back and just a little bit of water and see if that gets me the color that I need. Sorry that I'm gonna be in the middle of the camera now. Oh yes. Yeah, I like it. So even with a little bit of just water and going over the green rim, I was able to get just a little of a shade, a little bit of a green there that works for me. So let me see if I can do that again. It would be lovely to have any idea for the next fruit. I'm blanking out on summer fruits. Maybe like a peach. Is it still peach season? Well, that's gonna be harder to paint. Okay. Now for this last part, I think it's even wider. There's gonna be a moment in which I'm going to blur a little bit this area, the actual lines. Not yet. I want to add a little bit more depth into these colors, but at some point I will want to do that because that's also how it looks like. They don't have a perfect line going around. They are a little bit blurry, and that red meat goes in and out of that rim, so I think that could look okay. Alright, so for this one I'm gonna add just maybe okay, so I'm trying to add some markings. I don't know if it's visible, just to have that feeling of the lines that are so specific of watermelon. Hopefully it will give that impression. Again, not trying to be super realistic, but just get a feeling, right? Like when you see this, do you feel watermelon, right? I am hoping you do. Maybe I should have done just like a ball, the whole watermelon. Am I still on time to do that? Am I allowed? because I'm seeing how fun it is to do this. Let's see. I'm trying not to be in the middle of the camera, but let's hope that works. Okay. Let's get rid of these lines. I don't want them too dark. You'll see in a moment. So, should I do the red first, like I did before? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm a little bit scared to mess it up with this one. This one, because it's actually inside, should have inherently a darker tone, so I'm gonna try to do that with just more layers. So I have that, and I'm gonna go over some of the other pieces. This one, still a little bit. This one, I'm using that rose red. I think it's really good for this. Even though I'm doing the second layer, I'm still doing the same. And just using a wet brush for this last part, because it will add the gradient more naturally. Light. Okay, let's go over that again, maybe with a smaller brush. And again, I'm looking for any suggestions for summer fruits so that I can just add more to this composition. Okay, I'm loving this red. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit before I go back to that green because I don't want to make a mess. So let's actually see. What do we get? Woohoo! Okay. So we get some grapes. Okay. Oh, strawberry, of course. I mean, strawberries are hard to paint. Kiwi, that could be cute to paint. This is so cute. Maybe with some berries. Let's do a kiwi because I think it's gonna go well with the watermelon colors. Not the other. Kiwi fruit. Yes. Thank you, Google. No, not you. All right. So similarly to the watermelon, not trying just anything too realistic, but just hopefully getting a little bit of that sense. Okay, got one. Can do just some slices over here. Kiwi slices here, half a kiwi here. I'm gonna do a whole kiwi, it's not gonna be so cute, right? Oh, maybe a kiwi wedge. By the way, I've never painted a kiwi, so it's gonna be the first time. Okay, that watermelon is still wet, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the kiwi. See if I have something. Okay, I'm gonna leave the center alone, basically. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about those lines, but let's improvise. So I think similarly to the watermelon, I'm gonna go with just a little bit of water as we go to the middle. And hopefully that gives that same feel. I wonder if I can try maybe lifting some of the paint and see if that creates that. I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll try it with one of them and see. I'm not sure that it's gonna work. This brush is a little bit damaged from something. I'm not sure what, but something was just bending it, so I'm gonna have to fix it soon. Just staying too flat. Okay, so again, once more, just with a little bit of water, just blending that into the paper towards the center. Right, so I think I'm good with this, but I'm gonna add more depth once it's dry. I'm gonna go back to the watermelon. Which is incredible that I'm using that same green. Let's see. Actually, let me go back to that. I'm not going to close this because I'm a little afraid, but I will. Just don't want it to mess with the red. And here I'm leaving space for that part that's not quite fruit, not quite the rim or the outside. It is part of the rim. Okay, so I think it will need a couple more layers. I'm gonna add that fading. Okay, and here I'm starting to get some of that blending with the red, which I said I was gonna do on purpose, but this wasn't on purpose. Let's add more. I'm so afraid to mess it up. Okay. This is the one that looks less like a watermelon, but I have faith, I have faith. This one I want to do it with a little bit of a darker tone. If I have another green, I just will add blue. Okay, let's see if this looks alright. You can see there in the corner of the camera how I'm mixing it. With time maybe I'll try to have like a complete set of a camera for my palette and then one for me and all of them. It needs to dry first. I'm so impatient. I think by adding that little bit of a blue, I like this green so much better, so much. Should we go back to the kiwi? Alright. So I think I can start adding. Now, do I have to make brown? Let's see. I have this from last week. As we were practicing some mixing, so we'll need an orange and a violet, or this is more of a bluish grayish violet. Let's see, how about orange? They have them pre-mixed. Burnt orange? Ooh. Maybe too much. Okay, this is already pretty brownish. And then see, I don't think this one's gonna be quite. Let's see, let me try it first. This is pretty brown. Let me add a layer of this and then continue adding more in a darker tone. I think that's gonna be easier. One of my cats is napping in the back. That's another cam I need, the cat cam. This one's too big for that. This one, just with the watermelon, it's more of a hint. I don't think we really get to see this with a side cut. Maybe I'll add more of a perspective. Okay. I think it's still too orange, but not for a lot. And for this one, since I had left it black, I'm gonna go with just slice. Alright. Okay, we have that. I'm gonna go darker into the middle. It's really interesting to do a study of fruits, because I never got to consider how these colors act in a kiwi. We have a darker outside area that goes lighter towards the middle, but then a very, very dark middle with a white core, right? It's so beautiful. Does it look like a kiwi? Maybe. Let's see if I add a little bit of blue to that. How can I add just a tiny bit of blue? this is enough. Okay, I'm noticing that I'm going way to the left. Right. Okay. Now for that middle or kind of striped perspective, what should I do? Let me try a couple of things. One, I could do it with just a wet brush. Having quite that effect. I'm gonna go get yeah, I think I'm gonna try something out. So I got some cotton swabs. Let's see if I can show you. Let me try with that. I'm not sure it's gonna work. But I mean, it is lifting, but not enough. You can kind of see how it's green, so it is taking some of that paint, but I needed to go deeper. This isn't gluing. This is where having a really good brush would help. Okay, so this idea, I don't think it's working. You can see a little bit of those lines, but not quite what I wanted. So I guess we're gonna have to go with dark then. Let's see if that works. I need to let it dry. Let it dry. So this one's don't go completely to the back. Okay. So I think the effect is similar. It still gets that feel. I feel like I wanted more of the light inside of dark instead of the other way around, but it's not too bad. Okay, so I'll do the last one, the one in the middle. I don't want to mess it up. So this time around I'm not gonna try to be as precise. And I have to paint really fast because I don't want it drying out, right? So this is just a wet brush that I'm just applying over the lines in the hope that I will just blur a little bit of it. I don't think it's too bad. I'm not. Hey, I'm okay with it. I am just putting a little bit of color inside because these are not completely white, of course, so that has to dry. Don't go into the wet. Okay, so the cotton swabs didn't work. I'll use them for something else. Okay, so I'll go back into these brushes, watermelon. I'm not sure why I go back. I already know how it looks like, but I don't know. It's good to have it as a just in case reference. Right, and I'm gonna go dark. Maybe I should have gone with right. Right, so okay, I keep leaning here. It's gonna be difficult to show this. Let me see if I can. I like this. I think the idea of not doing it perfectly works really well for some of these paintings. That's why I love watercolor. It's just so fun to try and not do it perfectly. I know there's a lot of realistic painters, but I don't think I'll ever be one. This is basically it. Maybe a little bit more here. Okay. Oh my. Maybe it's too smooth. The lines shouldn't be so cute, right? Let me mess it up a little. Yeah, I think it looks better. Okay, I think I have my watermelons. There's this kiwi that I need to fix just a little. Let's go back to kiwi. And now I have green and red. I need another fruit. It's been an hour already. Oh my. So what am I doing? This. Just a little bit of color. And I'm gonna clean my brush and I'll go over it. Goodness. I'll go over it so that it doesn't leave that very clear line. We just want a hint of that, right? And I think I'm gonna go over the darkest areas on the kiwi. I really like it. And in the end, I think I'm gonna add some seeds to the kiwi as well as to the watermelon. Okay, I need something yellow. Or maybe some blueberries. These are gonna be hard. Blueberries have a little bit of a purplish undertone, I think. I'm gonna try it with that, so I'm using... Oh! This is too blue. Should I just go in? I'm afraid. Just so afraid. Let's just do it. Some in here, some others in here. I like the more improvised style. No sketching, just going for it. I think I'm gonna share this video on my YouTube channel. I haven't quite posted anything yet. Not feeling ready, but I think this is nice. This could be nice to watch. Adding different sizes. And in the end I'm gonna be, of course, adding more layers, details. I don't think we've seen that. This blueberries have like a little bit of a stem, but not enough to even need to be drawn, but you know, it's like it makes me want to do it, but I don't think it's gonna look necessarily good. And as you see, I'm not trying to be perfectly exact with those circles or anything close to that. Okay, I'll let it dry for a little bit. Sip of water. Still think it probably needs some orange, yellowish. Maybe pineapple. Maybe that's too difficult. Should I go for it? Blueberry style, just wing it. Alright, this is a watermelon wedge. Or trying to be one. And I can also add a little bit of a triangle. How about that? How about that? We can add some. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bigger. A bit. Just cut out of that. Like a ring, right? That's called a pineapple ring. Actually, maybe this could have gone. That's okay, that's alright. I'm gonna go with okay, this is gonna be a cut kind of. I'll be able to use that same orangey brown that I had before from the kiwi and just some of the basic tone of this pineapple. of the outside, that is. Yes. Okay, now adding some of that too. I'm not trying to rush, but I want to be done in a little bit, so let's see if I can do that and still show you the bookmark. And this one, I'm just having a hard time to even find where to leave my hand. Oh my, yes, yes. Okay, okay. It's looking nice. Going over some of the details here. Just doing a fussy feel for the kiwi. Gonna go with deeper blue for the blueberries, just a little. I'm loving this storm feel and the lo-fi girl music. Okay. A little bit of a more orangey tone to do just like with the kiwi. Maybe a little bit of this. Oops, too much water, too much water. Don't be a rookie like me. Make sure you don't have a lot of water in your brush before going in. Okay, okay. Let's add more details. Right, I'm gonna go with the black directly. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be using it, but this is the time. Alright, scary part now. left it without, because actually a lot of watermelon these days doesn't have any seeds, or even just those kind of yellowish seeds. But I think it just has this very familiar aspect. Like you can go and say, ah, I know. Adding some kiwi seeds as well. Nice, love it. Okay, pineapple needs a little bit more. That outside part is so spiky, it doesn't have to, or it shouldn't actually be smooth at all. But I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to replicate that beautiful skin. This. Right. Now this is another those braid trying. Has to be spikier. Okay, when it dries out, I'm gonna add the middle of that. Okay. So just so that I can show a little bit of how to do that, the marker part that we didn't quite get into. So this is I'll do it in inches for you all Americans. It's 12-inch. We could do kind of like 3 here, 3, 3. This is gonna make pretty wide markers. I think ideally it could be more like 2, but because of how I've done the drawings, if I did 2, we wouldn't get much of that. And actually I can kind of go with that flow, I guess. Do 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, and then 3, 3. So let me start with the 3 here. I think it's going to be drier. And this, of course, I'm doing it very it's not very precise, okay? But just because I want to go with that idea of not a lot of prep work, or just not worrying too much. I want to make sure that people just feel like they can go ahead and do something fun in an afternoon, you know? Right, so, I'm gonna cut. Another scary thing today. I don't have one of those cutters. I could definitely go to a Home Depot or something like that. And not Home Depot, what's the name of the Home Office, or I don't know what it's called. Alright, so you get this. Oh my goodness, it's looking actually really nice divided. So I got a bookmark here. It could as well be just like actually like a divided piece. I'm really liking it this way. I think I would go even thinner, and I think this is what I'm gonna do next here, but I need to let it dry. Because this is too thick. I like thinner bookmarks. This is like my whole hand. And so just kind of to go with what you could do here, you could be just maybe cutting this ones a little bit more, not only in terms of width, but maybe you just want to do something else. Or this is of course completely improvised and not precise, like I said. Not a lot of precision here, but that could be a way. You could also, if you have one of those punchers, make a hole and add a string over here. I think I'll do one of those as well. Or you could even cut it a little bit shorter and make tags for gifts, or if you are very prepared and you do a summer picnic, want to leave something for your friends, or you're doing a baby shower or a wedding shower, a bridal shower, whatever that's called. You could just do small tags and for people to have their gifts with that. But I'm actually really liking the idea of almost like a collage kind of composition. So I'll see if I can show the end of how this can look like. I'll share it on my Instagram, Ainhoa.Creates. You have the link in the description of the channel. And yeah, please go there if you want to see how this ends. I just wanted to get this kind of flow going, a lot of summer vibes, a lot of freshness and juiciness, and hopefully you'll get to imagine how it looks like. But if you want to see an ended result and how this can look like, I'll show the whole thing on Instagram, where I can take a little more higher quality pictures and you'll get to see really what I mean. Perfect. So it's been great to hang out. I will be back next week. I try to do some painting every Tuesday. I do play video games on Thursdays if you want to join as well. I am playing Horizon Forbidden West and having a lot of fun with that. So if you are on Twitch, you want to just hang out, I'll be playing that on this Thursday. I'm at 3 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to follow a little bit of the painting, I'll continue next Tuesday, and probably going to do something similar since I'm really liking the summer vibe here. So I hope everyone's feeling good, staying safe. We are still in June, so happy end of Pride Month, and I'll get to see you next time. Stay cool.